Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Richie Blackmore across his various forms. We're going to be taking a look at his blues rendition in Green Bullfrog, and then we're going to follow it up with a reaction to his work in Blackmore's Night, where he tends to go more folksy, more acoustic. It's a good time over here. We're going to check out the songs I'm a Free Man from Green Bullfrog and Fires at Midnight by Blackmore's Night. Before jumping into this, a massive thank you to Graham the Loyal, whose generous support made this reaction possible. Thank you, Graham. And now, let's jump in. I think the audio quality is good in this one. Oh wow, that bass. Love that bass.
Oh, go! Oh, damn mercy. Hey, I'm a free man, and I'm free as the morning sun. Tell me if you can. I don't think you can, 'cause I'm a free man. I tell you, I don't know what God is to me this morning. And I tell you, I don't know, but if you don't want,
Do 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 do. Like, I love that rhythm in the guitar.
and I tell you, I don't know, but if you don't want my love, you better be running. Hey, I'm a free man. I'm free as the morning sun. You gotta catch me if you can. Whoa, I'm a free man. All right. Good God. Oh, yeah.
Good God. Is that a Prince reference right there? Or maybe it's just very part and parcel with the blues.
Good God. Oh, yeah.
I hear Prince do that all the time. Good God.
Chicken. Southern style, it is. Sure tastes good.
It's so hard for me to like interpret blues guitar sometimes. I just have to listen back a little bit here.
Sure tastes good.
Because he's playing a bit muted actually on some of these notes is what it sounds like.
Sure tastes good.
But it's very, very high pitched. And in my left headphone. Oh.
Yep, hey, that's me, Richie, baby.
Ooh. The handoff here. Up and up and up. Whammy. I may be wrong about this, but that felt more like Richie than the first solo. I feel like this is Richie here.
No more butter, baby, 'cause I'll be
love the attitude in the singing. I don't know if you can read this, I think on the screen here it'll be too small for you, but we have noted here like who this album is dedicated to, but underneath for all of the instruments on the track, there seems to be little labels. So for drums we have Speedy, bass, Sleepy, it's a little grainy here, I think keys and organ, Bevy, piano, Sorry. Are these all the Seven Dwarves names? I could be totally wrong about that too. I never really watched Snow White or learned about the lore of the dwarves in Snow White. Anyways, just like an interesting little detail there. It's another fun one. Another very fast-paced blues song from, I guess Green Bullfrog. I don't know if that is their group name and or just the album name, and they never really formed a group name. I'm just going to go with the fact that they're called Green Bullfrog. Of those two guitar solos that I was hearing, the one that was more high-pitched and maybe like more shrill, you could even say, I don't think that was Richie. That technique felt a little different than what I'm accustomed to hearing Richie. When you get those chromatic elements and we're more in the mids, I feel like that's where we get Richie. Richie ascends to that place. He doesn't necessarily start in that very high place. So I think of the two solos we heard, the second one was more Richie. But yeah, feel free to correct me in the comments down below. But this was a fun one, good energy, fun vibe. There wasn't really a moment where like it felt like the feel of the song changed by much. It was just a matter of how much more intense does each section feel for one reason or another. Do the drums kick up in this moment? Are the guitars soloing? Is the singer adding more emphasis to all of what he's saying? But in terms of the emotion, I don't think there was much variability on that front. But another fun one, that's I'm a Free Man. Let's check out a different style now from Blackmore's Night. This is Fires at Midnight. Yep, immediately. You can imagine the hearth. We got the acoustic guitar, the strings. I'm in my bedroom chambers right now.
I stood out here once before with my head held in my hands. For all that I had known of this place, I could never understand. The fires burned at midnight, superstition plagued the air.
Always so delicate, her singing.
The fires burn at midnight, stars are out, and magic is here.
Wow.
I wished on the
And just a small note here, but I love how much of the melody of Blackmore's Night songs are carried through with the acoustic guitar. The acoustic guitar is not there just to add structure and fill up the mix. It's there to drive the key melodies. And when Richie starts to solo and build it up even more, then it all comes to a head. And then you have a separate almost melody in Candace's singing. They're very complementary.
wished on the seven sisters bring to me wisdom of age, all that's locked within the book of secrets. I long for the knowledge of a sage. On the hills, the fires burned at midnight, superstition plagued the air, sparks fly as the fires burn at midnight.
Wow.
Stars are out and magic is here. The stars
There are moments in Candace's singing where she reminds me a bit of Alanis Morissette. I don't know how many of you have listened to Alanis, but if you agree with me, or I guess disagree, let me know in the comments. There's a certain like fall off that Candace and Alanis both do. It's an emphasis of words. It just feels unique, but the fact that they both do it is interesting.
Out and magic is here. The stars are out and magic
Here.
is here.
Here. Da, 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 da.
So the sisters smiled to themselves and they whispered as they shone. And it was from that very instant I knew I would never be alone. While on the hills the fires burned at midnight, superstition plagued the air. Sparks fly as the fires burned at midnight. Stars are out and magic is here. The stars
are out,
and magic is here.
The fanfare is erupting. The jousting has begun. Oh,
These stars will long
that is not folksy at all. That completely changes the vibe there. It's almost like we entered the realm of Deep Purple for a second with the way the drums were rolling out.
These stars were long forgotten, many faded and became ghosts. Still my sisters glittered down from heaven, always there when I needed them most. And on the hills the fires burned at midnight, superstition plagued the air. Sparks fly as the fires burn at midnight. Stars are out and magic is here. The stars are out and magic is here.
It also sounds like there's a flute somewhere in the mix. Which we know Candace plays. I was not expecting electric guitar. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just so legato and flowy. The fast, like 16th triplet notes will never cease to amaze me. Wow. Oh, the subtle bends here. Wow, the Jaws interval right there. Oh, wow, the exploration right after the crazy solo. Wow, okay, return to the heavier chorus now. Yeah. Just another solid performance from Blackmore's Night. The highlight has to be that solo. That is a solo worth learning. You know, it's sad that Blackmore's Night doesn't get as much attention as Rainbow or Deep Purple, because you miss out on goodies like that. I often find this to be the case when it comes to bands and, you know, just discographies in general. There will be like the very obvious popular songs that everybody loves and knows, which makes sense, right? The way information is disseminated happens disproportionately, right? The top, 1% receive all of the attention, and then the rest of the 99% of content goes away forever. So I'm not blind to those realities, but if you do notice that this top 1% thing, I heard, let's say it's like Child in Time from Deep Purple or something like that, or Burn or whatever. This is amazing. Then it's worth, if you're interested, to dig deeper into the discography than to let it kind of pass you by in the river of music that's out there. And really, it's an ocean of music. The reason that I myself in my own personal life haven't been able to listen to everything that I've wanted to do has always been time and energy. It's just the limiting factor. It's the resource that if we had infinite of, or we could pause and rewind and still have our thoughts and memories, I would have listened to millions of hours more of music in general. And, you know, of course, that is the ideal scenario in my mind, that I could just do whatever I want with time and experience all that there is to. But, you know, time being finite, I do understand why Blackmore's Night sometimes gets brushed by, but it really shouldn't. And I'm here to spread a bit more of the Blackmore's Night propaganda. I hope my reactions have been putting them at least on your own individual radars, and maybe we can propagate some of that information to other willing listeners, because that solo, these melodies, they deserve to be heard by more people. Yeah, that's going to be my closing statements today. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did and would like to request one yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.